guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaya. For any of you that are new, I'm doing a talk through review, which is really different for me because I haven't done that in so long. But let's get straight into it. So I have this tinted cap. The tinted cap is working. It's doing its thing. Okay, so we have the Outre Sleeklay part unit. I really wanted this color, but I guess it was out. Outre sent over this unit. They sent over ADELAIDE. How do you say that? Yeah, I don't know how to say that, but I got it in the color 2, which is still a jam because I like the color 2 always. I mean, black hair is a vibe. So we're gonna go ahead and pop her open. I've refrained from watching reviews on this wig because I want to make sure that I gave it like my honest opinion and that it wasn't going to be affected by like what anybody else said. So I want to just, you know, get her put on without the thoughts of others. So it's a 30-inch unit, synthetic unit. It has like crimp wave curls in it, like that 3 description type curl pattern. You have the lace base in the front. The Sleeklays come with like just a little bit of lace in the hair, like on the hairline to work with. So it's going to make it lay flat and look more natural. This one also has baby hairs that I'm not sure if I'm going to utilize yet today. And then it's just a middle, you know, it's a bust down, and I love a good bust down middle part. Always a jam. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and install it. I'm trying to think, do I want to tint this lace? I think I need to tint it. I think I need to tint it. But you know what? I'm gonna use makeup instead because I don't feel like getting my tint spray. So I have this little tint, not tint palette, contour palette that I'm gonna use. So we just gonna rub that in. So before I knew that I was getting this unit sent to me for review purposes, I actually bought it too, but I bought it in the same color. So giveaway coming soon. Hello. Alright, so lace has been tinted. Let's go ahead and do these method. I do the cross method in the back. I like to make it tighter because that prevents you from having to use so much like holding spray or glue or whatever. So, and I just like that it makes the unit feel like more snug. So that's what it looks like once I put the the cross method in the back. And just to keep in mind, this does have a comb in the back. You got 2 on the sides as well. So we're just gonna flip this on over and put it on. Cute, cute. It's looking good so far. I'm using my hot comb. I have it on a 5 temperature. I'm gonna take the back end piece just to make sure I don't fry the hair. I'm really not a fan of how bumpy this came out of the packaging. I mean, it's fixed, like you can fix it, of course, but like, why did it come out of the packaging so bumpy? Alright, so now we're gonna work on cutting this lace off. Are you like me? Can you see that lace showing up there? I got pretty close to the lace, but I didn't. There's a few little pieces on here that I'm gonna cut off. I try to get as close as I can to the lace, but without cutting off any baby hairs or anything, you know, that they gave you. So now I'm gonna go in with some more of that makeup, just right around the little lace area where it might be showing, to tint that down so you won't be able to see it. It is still pretty visible, so we gotta keep working. I feel like that's still visible. I didn't like it. I feel like you can still see the lace, and I'm not a fan. So we're gonna have to use my little melting concept, okay? And I use the Even spray, the one in the red container, and we're just gonna spray over it a little bit because what it's gonna do, that product is gonna blend it on into the skin where that little ash back you see is not gonna show. I wanted to refrain from using any product, but we had to use a little bit today to make sure that that isn't showing. And then when you take this off and put it back on later on, I promise you won't even have to add any more product to the lace because I don't know what that concept is, but for some reason it works. and you just don't have to add any more product. Now what I'm doing is getting the hair pushed back, getting it molded and styled how I want it to look. We do have a little bit of the lace over here on this side that is showing, so I'm gonna just put some more makeup on the lace, make sure it all looks, you know, pretty blended. I'm gonna pull that forward just a tad bit. Yeah. Yup. Right there, boo. Right there. Alright, so all we're missing right now is some makeup in the parting space. So I'm going to do that because that parting space is looking pretty tight and small and almost about invisible. And in my parting space, I'm using this Infallible L'Oreal powder. It's a little bit bright, but we're going to tone it down some with some of this bronzer because I feel like right now it's doing a lot. It's doing a lot. We need it to just tone down just a tad. Okay. So actually, you know, lace wise, at the top of my head, this looks really good. Like really good. And if y'all are frequent watchers of my channel, you are familiar with the fact that I am not a big baby hair person. I love to be able to put my wigs on and not have to do all these swooping groups. Okay, so I'm really pleased that this is looking how it's looking without me having to add any baby hairs. Sometimes baby hairs are needed, okay? Let's be real. Sometimes they're needed on certain wigs, but I love when a wig shows and proves that all of them swoops ain't necessary. And this one happens to have that key feature, okay? So it's looking good. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is try to get this hair a little bit more like played with so it doesn't look so perfect. You know how the curls can just be a little something. They could be like a little tight and just be too perfect. And let's be real, hair is never that perfect. But I like when it looks a little bit more natural this way. And I don't like super defined tight curls. So that's why we're pulling these apart. Give it more volume, a little bit bigger. Now let's look. Oh no, this looks good. Y'all know it look good. This is looking quite tasty, okay? I really like this wig, okay? Is she giving? Is she giving? I feel like I need to put on a different shirt so y'all can see, and I'm gonna put a different shirt on in just a second. So let me just give you like my quick thoughts on it right quick. Super easy to install, lays very flat once you put some, you know, heat right there on those little indents. The baby hairs that it comes with, honestly, I feel like they're gonna be legit and really good once I get ready to wear them. But straight out of the pack like this, I'm gonna wear it just like this. No baby hairs, no nothing, and it's everything, okay? Loving the length. I love the density as well. You know, we have some good length here overall. In the front, you do have a tad bit of layer. It's not all the same length. It's a little bit shorter right there in the front. We love that. Only thing I would say that I noticed, you know, when I was pulling my fingers through it, it did shed a little bit. It shedded a little bit, but I don't care. I don't care. It wasn't like OD or anything. And then also, I love the texture. It's not super duper silky and all that. You know, it's giving natural hair. It's like semi-yakking. Y'all, I love this wig. If you have not copped her yet, put her in your cart. Click that link in my description bar below and put this unit in your cart. Okay? Because you're not going to regret it. It's a cute wig. I mean, I'm going to say for this color because, you know, sometimes some lighter colors, they kind of act a little bit different. But number 2, honey, oh, baby, she is going to be in rotation. She's going to be in rotation. That's all I got to say, okay? I'm just going to throw this on so you guys can see, like, the different different vibe from the black shirt. Sometimes I feel like black kind of throws it off a little bit. So now you see more of what I'm talking about. You see it, y'all see it. Vibe, 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 vibe. I like it. So I want to say a huge thank you to Outre for sending over today's unit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I hit 15K this week, and like, what is that? I cannot even believe it. Thank you so much. Like, seriously, thank you so much. My goodness, like, what in the world? But thank y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you leave a thumbs up as well. Bye guys.